my channel. So tonight I'll be sharing with you my summer flawless foundation routine, and the foundation that I'll be using is the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear foundation. Now if you guys are familiar with this foundation, it's a perfect rave on my channel. I totally love it. I'm in the shade New Caledonia, and I'm gonna go in with, well, this is just 2 pumps, which is really small, so I'm gonna pump it out. Well, 3 pumps should do. Okay, so let's get into doing this. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply the foundation on my skin, which I'm already doing that. And the foundation brush that I'm using is the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Foundation Brush, blending brush. I'm kind of giving my, what's it called, my Morphe brush a break. I don't know, I used this the other day when my Morphe brush was dirty, and I just love it. I honestly love this brush. I was like, why didn't I use this more? And so that you guys know, I went ahead, before I applied my foundation, I primed my skin, and what I use is my Mario Badescu spray, and I went ahead and moisturized my skin with my Bobbi, my Bobbi Brown Skin Enriched Vitamin C moisturizer. You guys know I'm always using that. That is like into my makeup routine. And then I went ahead and I applied the Thatcher Canvas Silk Primer. Got it right. Got it right. Okay guys, I'm getting there. So I just love this foundation. Like, it is such a beautiful shade. It feels so freaking light on my skin. You guys know how much I rave about NARS. Like, I just love NARS. NARS is like my favorite. So I'm still seeing a few of my imperfections peeping through on my cheeks, so I'm gonna go ahead and just apply just 1 more pump for my cheek. The thing that I love with this pump is that it pumps in small amount. It doesn't pump out a lot. I don't know why it's not coming out now. Just 1 second guys. I finally got that out. I had to shake the bottle up a bit, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just press that into my cheek area. I love this foundation. I told you guys when I reviewed this foundation that you guys are gonna get so sick and tired of seeing me using it, and I totally meant that. So next I'm gonna be going in, and I'm going to be using my highlighter, and I'm gonna highlight under my eyes because I have a few dark circles that's coming about. Have not been getting much sleep, so yeah, I'm gonna try and do something to cancel that out. So I'm sticking to the family. I'm gonna be using NARS again, just sticking to the family. So the concealers that I'll be using is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Monday, and I also go in with the shade Hazelnut just to warm it up a bit under my eyes. I love this foundation. Not this foundation, this, I love this concealer guys. This is like my favorite. Like, it glides on like dream. It's like a dream in a bottle. I don't even have to go in with hazelnut, but guys, I just plan to always stick to my regular routine. Don't like switching it up. So I'm gonna go ahead now and just do all my corners of my face. What I like to do, it's a trick, I like to let my concealer sit on my face for at least 30 seconds or so. I learned that trick from Jackie Aina because it warms up more to your skin. So I'm just gonna let that sit. I think I might listen to some music for that 1 second, I don't know. So when I'm back on camera, I'm just gonna go and blend that out. I'm gonna be speeding it up for that process because that process too takes a while guys. Okay, so now I have my damp beauty blender. It's the mini one, and I'm just gonna go ahead and blend my under eye out very gently and light-handed. Sometimes I tend to go boom boom boom, so tonight I'm learning to be very gentle with my under eyes, giving it some tender TLC, you know, a lot of luscious love. So the thing with Amande is that it's not much of a brightener on the eye. It's not a bright concealer, it's more like a neutral concealer. So I then go in after this and I use my Laura Mercier setting powder, well, the translucent one. So here guys, I'm just gonna speed up the process because you guys have seen me done this a million times. So I'm going in with my Laura Mercier setting powder and I'm just setting my under eyes. I've said it like 1,000 times on my channel, I do not bake. I already have fine lines under my eyes, so I try to always tend to stray away from baking because I don't want my under eyes to be super dry, because when it's super dry to me it just feels as if there's no life under my eyes and I just feel like a complete alien. So yeah, that does not work for me. But if it works for other people, fine. I've seen a lot of people do it on their channel, but for me that's just not up my alley. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some on my nose. My nose is always the first place for my foundation to start breaking away because my nose is like super oily, like so super oily. I'm gonna go ahead and do my blowfish technique. And with me doing that guys, it prevents my creasing from happening in my smile lines, because sometimes after a while as the night progresses you tend to build up a lot of small lines in that area. So, but not a lot, your smile lines actually build up right there as the night progresses and your makeup starts to wear off and get old. So now I'm gonna go ahead and contour my cheeks. I don't have any dark contour product to contour my cheeks, so I'm gonna have to step out of the NARS and go ahead and use my, I think I might use my Fenty Beauty. I haven't used that in such a long time. I think I'm gonna use that tonight. So I'm gonna use that to chisel out my cheek. Okay guys, so I'm going in with my Fenty contour stick in Espresso. I just love Fenty Beauty. Oh my gosh, it glides like a butter. I don't like to do up there. I like to use whatever is left on my blending brush or on my beauty blender and just use it on top there, because this concealer here can be a bit warm, but I just love how that blends. Like, look at that guys, this blends like the dream. So what I'm saying is what I like to use is a leftover product, so I bring it more up to my forehead instead of me using the product itself directly on my forehead. I don't like how it looks when I'm finished, so I tend to always do that. I'm gonna chisel out this bottom portion here. So let me see. So I'm using my viewfinder to direct me and that's not working. How are you guys? Like, how are everything going for you guys? I hope that you guys are okay. I don't know, but this summer I believe that every freaking summer is just getting hotter and hotter and hotter. I don't know if I'm the only one who's noticing that, but this summer has been so freaking hot. Like, I'm so dying for the summer to be over, guys. Like, I'm dying for it to be over. I'm just over summer. Summer is not my favorite climate. I mean, where I live it's pretty warm throughout the year, but you have cooler days because we have our seasons where we get a lot of rain in the Caribbean. But this summer is hot. My AC has been burning like non-stop. So anyhow, that is complete. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my powder over my face. So you guys already know which powder I'm going to be using. I've been using this non-stop. It's the only powder that I use, and it's the Makeup Forever Duo Matte Powder in the shade 218. I had to guess that. I don't know why I had to guess that, and it's the only powder I use. So it is this. It's almost finished. I do have a spare one, but I'm not wasting money, so I'm trying to get all those in the edges as well. But I think I'll probably trash it soon. So I think it's lasted a long freaking time. But I just love this powder, guys. This powder is what gives me that natural airbrush look. It looked kind of like an alien without my brows being done, but I'm gonna go in with that next. I just love this powder, guys. If you guys have not gotten your hands on this, I'm gonna tell you, hands down, this is like the freaking best, especially if you have oily skin. Magnificent. Okay guys, so I'm gonna go off camera and I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna finish the rest of my face, so I will be back with the finished look. Beautiful people, so there you have it. This is my flawless summer makeup foundation routine. Well, just say my foundation routine. I'm loving this foundation, guys. Like, the NARS line is just so totally on point. If you guys saw from the last makeup video, I don't know when I'm gonna be uploading this one, but when I reviewed the beauty blender, I had so many hopes for that foundation, guys. So many hopes, because I love the freaking packaging. The packaging is off the point. Like, no one even think of that but beauty blender to come out. But the shades, bro, the shades were, I knew a few people on here said that it worked out and looked pretty in the end, but like I said to one of my subscribers, that's not the point. We buy foundation to match our shade. We don't buy foundation to try and blend with other foundations to get that correct shade. If so be the case, then we'll all be making our own foundations. We wouldn't have to be buying makeup from these higher end brands or even from drugstores. We just create our own stuff. So that was beyond the point for me, you know. I think it was an epic fail. I mean, I don't know, even if they do another launch and they expand more on the deeper shades, probably I will give it a second try. I'm not really sure. I will more try a sample size before I go on and spend my coin, but anyhow, that's not what this video is about. So I do love my flawless little glow. See how my skin glow and look healthy, guys? I'm trying to stay away from matte foundations because the girl's getting older and I just love to look, I just love to glow. I'm just loving the glow look. The glow look is like my thing right now. Yeah. So anyhow, guys, I love you all and I hope that you guys did enjoy this makeup routine, and until next time, love you so much and stay beautiful and stay blessed.